Hi, it's David again, and I'm sure most of you think I go looking for this crap. I don't. I don't. Living in Utah, uh, the comedy and the circus of the Mormon Church is all around you. It doesn't matter where you live or whether you're an atheist or Catholic or Jehovah's Witness. You're going to be inundated by articles and TV ads. You know, I've never mentioned to you, and I will. Brigham Young University owns Channel 7 in Salt Lake City. They own Channel 21 in Salt Lake City. They also own Channel 100 in Salt Lake City. So you have to spend a lot of time excluding them on your remote. They're everywhere. Signs along the freeway, signs along the roads, so they want to have high profile. Be my guest. Here's some high profile. Let me bring this up and I'll share this with you. Okay, now the Mormon Church will say, and I'm a Mormon, Mormon.org, Mormon. I love to give them advertising because when you go and see these geeks and fools that are the best that the Mormon Church can produce, you're going to shake your head like me and go, gee, I don't think I want to be in that group. The other thing is the Mormon Church will molest your kids anywhere. It doesn't have to be the U.S. They'll do it in South Africa. They'll do it in Brazil. They'll do it anywhere. Well, here we go. Irish Central. This is a newspaper. And it has a headline. It says, Mormon Church sued in Dublin's High Court by abuse victim of U.S. missionary. Gee, I wonder which missionary from which church might be screwing the converts underage. Well, let's read a little bit. I'm not going to be surprised, and neither are you. A young Irish woman is suing the Mormon Church for damages after she was abused when she's still a minor. And one of the people who did this was an elder in the Mormon Church that fled to America. I don't know if he swam across the ocean, but, he fled to America. The woman can't be named because she was a minor. That's reasonable stuff. The Irish Times report that this woman was still below the legal age for consensual sex when she was repeatedly abused by the church elder who served as a missionary in the Ireland for the Irish Association of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints Limited, LTD. I guess they're not limited to who they're going to molest. But anyway, that's the way they're put together there in Ireland. Again, she's suing for the typical things that you do when you're a victim. She's also saying, gee, this is a surprise. She's suing the church partly because of alleged fraudulent concealment for the allegatory, allowing the man to have unsupervised contact with her, exposing her to the risk and allegedly allowing her to be exploited. Where was his companion? Well, he was in the restroom masturbating. This one's out on the bench, screwing a 14 or 15-year-old girl. And they all go, hey, Joseph did it. If it's good enough for Joseph, it's good enough for me. And then he jumps on an airplane or swims his ass out of Ireland, okay? Oh, God. The woman claimed that she was converted to Mormonism in her teens. Was she converted to Mormonism or to his penis? I don't know. I'm not going to make a suggestion here. There was inappropriate touching before advancing to more serious forms of abuse, including oral sex. So I guess on the 6th lesson when they say, are you going to pay tithing, young lady? Oh, yes. Are you going to give me a blowjob? Yes. And she did. And he allowed it. Well, he's fled to America. Oh, and I'm a Mormon. Oh. The missionary also told the girl that dreadful things would happen to her. Oh, if she ever exposed or she ever told anyone. Is that like Joseph with the flaming sword? You will marry two 14-year-olds, Nancy Winchester and Helen Mar Kimball, or this flaming sword will be up your butt. Yes, angel, I will do it. I will do it. Yeah, what crap. Well, now the missionaries are following the praise to the man Joseph. Um, oh my gosh, let me wind it up here. She says her health, well-being, and relationships with others have suffered. Again, I've told you over and over again. I've been a counselor most of my life, and I'll tell you, I'm going to tell you right now, with a master's level, and I've counseled people all my life. You molest these girls underage, and you rape them, and or you put things in their vagina, or you masturbate on them, or you finger them until they orgasm or otherwise. You've ruined them. You've ruined their lives. And I find it more than a crime. I really find it a semi-death. You have basically killed the emotional part of the woman inside a little girl. And yeah, they can have counseling, and yeah, they can get married, and yeah, they can try to act as normal as they can. But let me tell you, my experience, and again, other counselors may totally disagree with me, but my experience has been if a little girl has been molested underage and someone has taken advantage of her with a penis or object or whatever, it ruins her emotional ability to attach to a man later as a husband. And she has some real kinds of hatred to being a girl, wishes she never had a vagina, blames herself for what an adult pedophile did to her, and takes a lot of the responsibility, which there is none on her part because she's a minor. So it's sad. It's sad. So I don't look for this. I don't look for this, but I live in Utah. And those of you that are out in the wilds of the world where I've never been, I told you in my demographics, it's all over. It's Egypt. It's the South America. It's South Africa, New Zealand, Romania. I have many, many people that look. I just passed 8,000. And again, I laugh because I say to myself, who in the hell would watch this stupid old man talk about the Mormon church? And there's 8,000 of you that at least clicked on it. And I've kidded you before. I know my mom has hit 7,999, and I think my wife did the 8,000 one, so I would feel good. I don't care. I'm an old man. I've had quadruple bypass. Geez, I could go fall down dead while you're on the camera, and YouTube would just keep recording. I don't make any money off of this. I told you once YouTube, and Google would put an advertisement under my neck. I think they've quit doing that. I don't know why. And I don't care because I used to make like 51 cents a month. And they don't pay you till you get at least $100 accumulated. And then I would be a dead man. I would be like 93 to have $100 in. So anyway, I don't have an agenda. I'm telling you what I've seen, what I've heard, and what I come across, and you don't, because you don't live in Utah. So if you have little boys and you have little girls and you want them in those primary classes and then those Sunday school classes, and you want them alone in that bishop's office or that stake president's office, or you're a missionary and you're going to give a little interview to a 15 or 16-year-old girl, and you're going to use your erection to be part of that interview, this is the organization for you. And I'm a Mormon campaign never puts these people on. I wonder why.